Alright everyone, it's the 19th podcast, the Why You Hearing This?
Yo, with your host, Alexander Manalakos, and his two guests, Dominic McCready and Uzo Clark.
You always steal my intros. I don't know why
But
you do that.
I do it better.
You do it better?
I do it better.
You do it better than me?
I do it better.
Sounding presumptuous, man.
Uh-huh.
It's not presumptuous. We can do a straw poll. Put put a straw poll in the link. We're gonna be a democratic vote on this.
Presumptuous.
Okay.
Promiscuous.
Alright, so for this podcast, we're kind of just gonna talk about I guess we're just gonna talk about whatever, because I didn't really have any list of topics to talk about, and I don't think anything recent that was really big is worth talking about. I mean, pretty much I think we're gonna... The stuff I prepared at least is stuff that's already been talked about before. Except for one recent thing that happened. And I mean, I guess we can just start talking about that first of all, was the fact that Blizzard removed a butt pose for Tracer in Overwatch, and many of the fans backlashed at it, saying that Blizzard is essentially conforming and just caving into criticism, right? So how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, you can't really fault Blizzard for doing that, especially when they're talking about trying to sell a new IP. I can see why they'd be scared if there's any criticism about it.
I feel...
He's having disconnection problems. But yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet's being laggy.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel it's just it's like people being insane, right? If they made it even more sexual, people would be all like, "Oh, you're fucking sexualizing women. You're objectifying them." If they're like, "Actually, Tracer's not actually this type of character. Let's, roll it back a bit, make it more like what you would actually do." And then people are like, "Oh, you're just censoring it." And it's like, you can't fucking have it either way.
It wasn't really...
Bitching about Widowmaker.
Hey, was it real... Oh, so continue.
It's not even that big of a change either. So it's just really dumb people on either side of the coin flipping out for no fucking reason, as per usual.
What was Tracer's story again? What was her backstory?
She's a British girl, some chrono shit. She got caught up in a time stream. She needs a thing on her chest. She's thingy. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's the pose wasn't even that really sexual.
No.
It could be interpreted as much.
Even if you look at the new pose, which is the over-the-shoulder one, it's still kind of you still see her butt,
And who gives a fuck? It's a
the pose what it was before was the over the shoulder pose.
Oh, okay. So what did they change it to? Just front?
We don't know it yet.
All right.
Wait, that was the over the soldier pose? That was...
Yeah, that's the one that was taken out.
Okay, but that's not sexual at all, for real.
I know it's not.
Well, I mean, okay. Here's the comment that people would like to take out is what they said was it's not fun, it's not silly, it has nothing to do with the fast elite killer. It reduces Tracer
it's
to
a
bland...
victory pose.
Yeah.
It reduces Tracer to a bland female sex symbol.
But it's not a sexual pose though.
How? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did it.
Okay, I mean, if you want to really create Tracer into a sex symbol, I think you have to do more than that.
Yeah. For real, her chest is covered 100% of the time right now. Literally. You cannot take it off without her dying.
Yeah.
And even if you do take it off, you don't see titties because, she evaporates into nothingness. So...
Alright.
Yeah. She basically has a chastity belt on her tits.
Alright. I feel to me...
I feel it's... Oh, sorry.
Okay, to me, I have this, I know you guys know, but I don't know, but my audience doesn't know the fact that, I'm taking a gender and gaming course, essentially, and sex symbol comes up a fucking lot, right? To the point where I'm tired of it. I'm tired of talking about females as just sex symbols. Right? Essentially, I guess that's what the goal of the course was anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Even if that pose is in the game, it's not inherently sexual.
Yeah, no.
Because
I'm not saying that. I'm just I'm
like, what the
really
fuck?
I'm really tired of hearing about like females as sex symbols.
Dude, everybody is.
Yeah, I know.
For real. Everybody does it is just like, this is kind of like, we're fucking done with this.
Please stop.
Don't give a fuck.
Please
Just,
stop.
just shut the fuck up, okay?
Please stop.
Exactly, Dom, you get me. Nobody likes talking about this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like there is censorship going on in like the Americas and in Europe, so when you compare it to some place like Japan, right? Like Dead or Alive just proves that.
Yeah.
But you can't censor yourself. And I actually don't think that they were like bullied into doing this. It was just like, yeah, I can see where they're coming from, and that's not something Tracer would do, so let's change it.
Yeah, I mean, the creator did comment saying that while the forum post was what influenced some of the decision, it wasn't the deciding factor overall.
Well, yeah, that's being honest. It's like, does our community like it? They're conflicted about it. Do we like it? We're conflicted about it. So since we don't know for sure if this is a positive addition, we should take it out.
Yeah. Which is different from the case of like Street Fighter 5, where I could be wrong on this, but there was
the butt slap.
Yeah, there was a butt slap, and they removed it, and the creator of the game was furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was two things that they removed.
Chun-Li's
was-
or campus thing.
Oh yeah, Cammy, where it was like showing her private area.
And the butt slap at the beginning of Rainbow Miku's, or Mika, where the fuck she is.
I know this is going a little bit off topic, but did you guys see somebody just like a few days ago modded Street Fighter 5, and they just replaced all the character models
Yeah, it
with
was
naked
Ken.
ones?
What, as naked ones?
Naked.
Nice. I want to see that shit. I want to see Zengi.
It's the same. It's the same dude who for Street Fighter 4 made the naked Chun-Li model. So,
That is it a nice naked model? I want to Google this now.
I mean,
titties.
it's very much in the art style. I mean, like it's actually pretty good if you look at it. Like it's a really good model.
Fucking perduzel. You're fucking pervert.
Oh man.
You're horrible.
Speaking of crediting me as a pervert, I know for a fact that when the Overwatch trailer came out, like just from Tumblr alone, there was a shit ton of people drawing her like sexual.
Of course.
Oh yeah, fucking of course. It's the internet, man.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just because it's Tumblr, or if it's just
The internet.
It's just the internet in general. Just like
It's just
oh,
the internet.
that British
Okay.
accent. Oh man, I want to
Oh,
put my
man.
dick in it.
Here's the cavalry, love. Fuck yeah, that gets me so hard.
Yeah, and Widow. Oh god, Widowmaker was. Sony.
The
know what I don't get, though?
Widowmaker
It's
was
like-
already halfway there.
Alright, is it just me, or is like Symmetra and like Pharaoh like the two most attractive gals there? Because like Widowmaker's like a fucking purple. Tracer has like annoying as shit Cockney accent. It's like what the fuck?
I like Widowmaker's legs.
Or Mercy. No, I like Symmetra's legs more.
I mean,
Like seriously,
I kind of
do you like
that.
compare them like,
Who was
like
that
on
buff?
the video
Who's that
right
buff
now?
chick?
Zenyatta.
So, yeah, I kind of like her.
I don't like Zenyatta that much. She looks like a man. She looks like she's like has more.
I feel like
roids
she
than
can.
that.
I feel like
Wait.
she can handle me, like a
Wait,
child.
Zenyatta's the robot.
No, Zenyatta. No, the robot's Bastion.
No,
Zenyatta's
the
the
other
picture chick.
robot. The mage robot.
Oh no, yeah, that's Zenyaka or whatever the fuck her name is. Zenyatta is the robot.
I feel like,
Zenyatta's a baller though.
I feel like she like
'Cause he uses
handled me like
balls.
as a baby, like kind of
That's-
cradle me into it.
That's fucking disgusting. This is a Christian podcast, Uzel.
This
We
is
don't
a Christian
talk about
podcast,
this.
who is alive.
This is-
I'm afraid you have to leave.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
This
Uzel.
is very
You gotta-
Jesus-like.
Like seriously, please open your Bibles to the passage. Uzel, get the fuck out of my podcast.
Excuse me, do I have to unleash the Holy Spirit onto you?
On your ass. Jesus over here, he'll fucking beat your ass.
I mean, yeah. So I don't really. I think just to summarize our opinions, we just don't think that it really
It's a big
fucking
deal.
matters.
Because it's a fucking animation.
Yeah.
I mean, B, the creator himself is like, yeah, we're okay with it. And C, it's Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I hope what like the backlash people are saying, this like this big backlash from the fans is like a minority of it.
Well, of course, it's always a vocal minority because like the majority, like if you saw this shit going on, I mean, I know Dominic would because Dominic likes like diving into the shitstorm that is the internet. But I'd be looking at this and being all like, I don't want to talk to you people. Y'all are just fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just hope that's the case. And if not, then we can get a pretty good idea of what the community might be like.
We want tits and ass.
Just like,
Well, to be honest, he doesn't like that shit.
don't censor anything. Just keep it in.
Just make it all naked. just make them all naked.
Oh man, I really wish this ape was just naked right now.
Oh my god. Fuck yeah, I want some Winston X Zenyatta porn. That's what I want right now.
Draw it right.
Robot and Winston.
Nah, you got a project to do.
Yep.
No, I don't want to do it.
Oh my god, you
Do
do
it, Dominic.
commission.
No, I'm not doing
Alright
it.
everybody, let's put down like an Indiegogo for like $5 in the thing.
I'm not
For
doing
Dominic to commission this shit.
Wait, $5? Dom would not draw that for $5.
Yes, he would. He wants to see it too.
No, I don't.
Okay, Dom,
Yeah, you do.
Dom, okay. Actually, like, let's be for real right now, right?
Mhm.
How much would it take for you to draw that?
I don't want to think about it.
I mean, I'll draw it if you want to pay someone.
Okay, I'm gonna say some numbers, and you just gonna say mm-hmm or nah. All right?
Okay, I can do this game.
10,000.
not answering.
100,000.
Not answering.
200,000.
Not answering.
$1 million.
Not answering.
Oh come on, Dom. Okay.
Dominic, the cure for cancer. That's mass-produced, given to everybody around the world.
Literally the removal of world hunger.
That's not fair.
How is that not fair?
How?
Look.
Just
If I were you,
that
I wouldn't even draw a good image. I would draw stick figures. I'm just saying
Yeah.
you gotta draw something.
Like, I just draw two sticker figures fucking and put like some Photoshop of Winston.
Get a rise out of me.
It's Zenyatta. That's
a
all I
rise.
do.
I'm offering you money.
Oh yeah, you're gonna give me that money.
Well,
Yes.
I'm not now because you're saying no.
I said yes. I'm still willing to take that 10 grand, Oozle.
I'm not paying you, Alex.
Why the fuck not?
The
Don't
offer
think
was
anything quality won't
exclusive to
work?
Dom.
You know, is it because he's black?
Yes. Yes, it is. But Dom, I swear to God, if it shows the butt, I'm gonna say it's just an over-sexualized female character, and I can't handle that. I can't handle sex symbols, Dom. Not in my community. Not in my video games.
Like, it hurts. He actually doesn't have a working dick, so whenever he gets a boner, it hurts him. It actually physically hurts him. Blood starts squirting out. So
What?
if there's a sex symbol, in any sort of sense, it's violence and assault.
I call this abuse.
This is abuse to Oozle.
Okay.
Don't call it abuse, Oozle, it is abuse.
Alright. Alright.
So Yugi was going after Dueling Network. Konami is finally stepping up their shit, and taking on the small people. Your thoughts on that, Oozle?
Yugi is taking after small people?
Konami.
Konami is taking after small people for what?
Yep. For like Yu-Gi-Oh! Network.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Why?
I don't know.
Like,
Probably because they just want people to hate them more.
well, actually, you know what? I can think of a reason why, right? And it's only because they're dueling network, like, the actual dueling network, like, game, online video game, not very good.
Yep.
Also, extremely hard to get into.
Yep.
Because I've only heard rumors, right? Because I did this when I was a kid, but they limit their keys and access. So if you just didn't have a key, you couldn't go in. And regardless if you had a key, you still had to pay. Right? It was like a weird kind of closed beta thing. So, and they're not really promoting it now, and they haven't been updating it, I've heard. So, I mean,
It's excellent.
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. Actually,
Because my internet's coming out and dying.
yeah, I don't know if I think they do. Like, let me just look it up. I think they do have the online Yu-Gi-Oh game. Oh man. Where?
We can talk about what happened in Brussels.
To what?
What happened in Brussels?
Brussels?
Yeah.
What happened to Brussels? Who's Brussels?
Do you like live under a fucking rock? Atomic, you know what happened in Brussels, right?
Brussels?
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts?
Oh my fucking god. Hate you all.
Alright, just tell us what it is.
I don't know, maybe like there's a suicide bomber or some shit like that blew up some, like, you know, some trains, and there's like 20 people dead and 60 injured in Belgium's capital, Brussels.
In Brussels. I mean, say in Brussels.
Do you ever hear? You didn't hear about that, Uzo?
No.
Let's see. Oh, I mean, I've been living on a fucking rock, alright? I've just been working on assignments, so I haven't been looking at the news.
You haven't heard about? Okay.
This just happened today.
No, it didn't.
I mean, this report said it happened today. Let's see.
You didn't hear about this shit.
That's it. No, I didn't, unfortunately.
Do you hear about what happened in the Austrian army?
I haven't been looking at the news.
In 1788, the Austrian army attacked itself and lost 10,000 men, and you don't know about that?
Oh, shit.
How,
I apologize.
Do you like, what? Do you live, like, is the moon just sitting on your house? Is that what's going on? Do you like live underneath Mount Everest? Is that where you live?
So, wait, okay, the Brussels attack.
Man, we're prepared for this.
Yeah.
Like, you decided to come out with, like, a news report.
Throwing a curveball in there, that's what I do.
Like, a news report that nobody was prepared for.
Yep,
Like, what do you expect to happen?
You know what's a good gun to Dead Space 3?
Actually, speaking of moon overhead, I have been, for something I was thinking about for a while now was
Tracer's
I remember,
ass?
No, I remember when you and me, we had a conversation about like a game theory video, the one about Majora's Mask, how the moon was falling down, right? And then you're like, and you said that like it doesn't matter how slow the moon is going,
If
right?
it's dense enough.
Yeah, if that's dense and the mass just destroyed regardless.
Yeah, it would destroy it would crush the town.
Yeah. And I was trying to think back to physics, and I remember like the video talking about how he wasn't really talking about the speed, he was talking about the energy being displayed by the moon. Right?
It wouldn't be a big kinetic explosion. No, what would happen though, right, is that if I put down that much weight onto you, Uzel, you would die.
Yeah. No.
Doesn't matter how slowly I put it down.
No, but like he was saying that like, okay, so the energy that's being displayed by the moon, right? And then once you equate it into like actual force, the force that the moon is displaying downward is pretty much nothing. Right? Which doesn't make sense in terms of the mass density and like the speed is going at. But he's just saying that the energy that is being displayed is not enough to actually destroy everything regardless of gravity.
What? Okay, if something that massive and that heavy is dropping down onto the town's gonna get flattened. He's right where it's saying it's not gonna be like the fucking nuclear explosion they showed it to be, but it's gonna get crushed.
Yeah. Well,
it's just, gravity's just gonna crush the town.
Yeah, well he's saying that when you look in terms of like the energy that the rock is
Listen, I'll
displaying.
fist fight MathPad for this, alright? I'll beat the shit out of him and I'll prove him wrong.
Right. Like,
that's next topic. Dominic, think of a topic.
No, didn't Weasel come have a whole agenda?
No, he didn't. Fuck off, Weasel.
Yes, he did.
Alright.
Dominic, chop
Fine.
chop.
Alright, just ignore me.
Go on, Dominic, you're on the spot now.
No, I'm giving the mic to Weasel right now.
Nope. I'm slapping the mic out of your hands and I'm picking it up and then I'm shoving it back into your own hands.
Just
Say the next topic.
You know, I remember faintly how we used to talk about how you got tired of me cutting people off, and now you're just shoving the mic onto other people.
Exactly.
Hypocrite.
I don't cut people off. I force them to speak. I bully the shit out of them until they fucking start talking. Okay, so what you're saying, right, is that because I want Dominic to talk right now because he hasn't really talked all that much, is different from me cutting people off.
Huh?
So
I
me
was
giving
gonna
people.
I was gonna say something. You're like,
so hold up,
no,
hold up.
no. I was gonna say something, and you're like,
shut up.
You know what?
Giving
You
people
know what? We're gonna
the
give it to
time
Dom right now.
talk.
It's like, yeah, but I was gonna say something, and then you just blatantly cut me off to make Dom say something else, right?
Yep.
I don't care about your intent. You still cut me off.
Well, that's because Uzo. Shh. Now, Dominic.
What? See, you're still doing it. Like.
Did I cut you off there?
I don't know. Whatever.
No, I'm listening. I listen.
Huh?
You can have your opinion.
I was just
Uzo.
saying that
Uh-huh.
while
Yep.
okay, while in real life
Okay.
it doesn't make any sense, if MatPat is saying that in the video game world, the energy that is being displayed by the moon, and then the moon multiplied by the mass, the direction, okay, energy, and it equates into force, right? And you transfer into force. If the downward force is pretty much nothing, right? Then it's not gonna hurt you, right? You can be a giant fucking boulder, but if the force that's being displayed down is nothing, is pretty much nothing, it's not gonna crush anything.
Well, if it's not, that's because it's not going.
Like you can have a shit ton of velocity, you can have a shit ton of mass, right? But if at the end of the day, for some stupid reason, that the force is pretty much nothing, then it's not gonna do anything.
But the force is still there. That's the thing, though.
The force is still there, but like again, like regardless of velocity, acceleration, mass, or density, right? Force, like the things you have to think about is the force, the impulse, and the energy when you're talking about like destructive potential, right? Or kinetic energy, like kinetic potential, right? So if that is pretty much nothing, then you can forget about mass, like.
Well, yeah, of course, but that's assuming, which doesn't make sense.
Like
the moon is still moving down, by the way. Like,
yeah.
First and foremost, there's still force there, so the force is not negligible.
Well, like
but,
that's what Pat was arguing, was the fact that when he calculated it, the energy from the moon that it was displaying at the velocity was equating to pretty much nothing to him, and at least in his calculations, which is why he argued that if the moon was going to crash down, it wouldn't really do much. That's what he was just saying.
If I have a huge fucking boulder that's extraordinarily dense, and I'm pushing it down onto you while you sleep at 1/4 of an inch an hour, and I tie you down, that boulder, regardless of the force, is going to crush you.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
that's pretty much what's happening, and that's why I disagree with him.
It makes sense, right? I had to look at the calculations again. I had to look at the calculations actually to see if he actually did the math correctly. What I'm saying is, if the numbers point out to what he is saying, then it makes sense from what he's like. He made like a valid point.
Yeah, but at the same time, even if the moon is going that slow, it would still crush the town. It's not going to create a kinetic explosion or destroy the Earth, but that town is gone.
Yeah, I'm saying that it wouldn't because there wouldn't be enough force behind the mass in order to do any damage.
Okay, if you say so.
Right?
That's assuming that gravity is different for that moon, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can, like, I think he was,
sense.
Yeah, I think he was even just like, he said he discredited the fact that like, I don't know, it's been a while since I watched that video, so I gotta like think of, I can't remember everything he said, but yeah, well, that was game theory.
Game theory.
What are we
Doc,
talking about?
What do you think about it?
Who do you think is more right?
That a slow-moving moon crushing down onto a town, that the moon wouldn't crush the town.
Or a moon that has no force behind it would do no damage.
It does have force, though.
Yeah, like minimal force, right?
It does have force, though. So it's going to be applying pressure.
He was saying that the
town.
force behind it was not even enough to destroy concrete or stone.
Oh, that is That is okay. So, like, what is it too small? Is it like not dense enough? Because is it dense the same density as the moon?
Yeah.
That is definitely gonna crush stone if you get something that big and just put it on a stone.
I mean, like for most, like, I don't think we should be thinking about like accurate science of gravity, because a mass that big, like even like when approaching Earth, like it wasn't moving at like a fast velocity, anyways,
No.
right? So we're not.
But like maybe that was just magic or air resistance or something like that.
Yeah,
I feel
mean,
like
like
the
even,
most
but even if that
I
was
feel
okay.
like also I feel like what he did was wrong because he didn't calculate the last final seconds of when it was actually touching the moon, the surface. He was calculated by. But
So you cut off a bit.
basically, at the end there's a cutscene right where the moon's crushing down into the tower.
Yeah.
So, and there it's actually moving a fair. It is actually moving quite quickly. So I feel like him doing the consistent speed of the average moon, that was wrong too. He should have done it when it was actually touching the Earth.
I mean, sure. I mean, I can't really vouch whether or not it was moving faster.
Well, I mean,
Like I'm gonna
it definitely looked like it was moving faster than the speed it
right.
was
I
moving.
would just imagine that if back then it would make more sense to keep the moon moving at a consistent speed, because it would seem weird for a video at least in the video
Oh
game
yeah,
perspective.
yeah. But it is. But that's why there's a cutscene at the end.
Yeah, no, the
It's-
cutscene makes sense, right?
Yeah, so it's like when you get to the 12th day, the
Well,
third day of the
can I ask how
midnight hour,
close
right?
the moon
is
was?
actually, it was like right next to it. And it was speeding up really fast. Like
Like if it was really close, then like even if you applied like the acceleration, right?
if it was the velocity is the thing that matters at the end.
No, I think at the end it's the force.
Yeah, which is mass times
Acceleration.
yeah, mass times acceleration. So it's accelerating quickly
Yeah. I mean,
at the end.
like he was even saying at the end, like, which is weird because then he must have figured out that there was some sort of acceleration that was going on,
Well, yeah,
which would actually make sense in terms of if it looked like it was speeding up at the end, if there was a constant acceleration, which means that there was a constant force. Right?
which
Which means, like, regardless at what point you look at the moon, the force is going to be the same, right? The velocity is going to change because there's an acceleration.
right, it speeds up quite a bit at the end.
I mean, Matt, I don't like watching game theory a lot, but that was just something that was in my mind for a little while. Like I was thinking it over. I'm like,
Yeah.
that kind of did make a little bit of sense.
Like here,
Alrighty then.
wait, I just want to show you
Okay.
the video. It's like, dude, hold up. Here's the video of it crashing down on the 3DS. Skip to like 1 minute 50. That movement's proving fairly fast.
1 minute 15.
It's terrible for a podcast.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, fine, dog.
And you see, I feel like that's where he should have captured the velocity of the move, or how fast it was moving,
Alright.
instead of just the consistent of how it was moving before that time.
Sure. Alright. Alright, moving on. There was something I kind of wanted to talk about, was the... was it? And I think this is pretty much old news, but the Leafy and versus the H3 thing. that kind of happened, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of want to just like delve into this in terms of like YouTube drama in general. Is there was a video that Jack's Films made where he just like basically made fun of the fact that like YouTubers don't have to make content anymore. As long as they stir up some sort of drama, they're gonna get like views and popularity. Right? Same thing with the Sam Pepper thing. When he made that prank video and he faked it, he knew it was gonna stir controversy and he knew he was gonna get popularity off of it. Though I believe right now Sam Pepper is off of YouTube because he deleted all his videos and he apologized.
Well, who gives a fuck about Sam Pepper?
Yeah, no one really gives a fuck about Sam Pepper anymore. Everyone just forgot about him.
Mean. Quite so mean.
So guys, did any of you look into like the whole controversy thing at all? With the
No,
Leafy
I
and the
did not, because like, first of all, I don't give a fuck about Leafy, and I'm decent with H3. I don't really care about him that much either. But from what you've described it to me, yeah, it seems like Leafy's an asshole. H3H called him out on it, and some other bullshitter shit artist got in there just to get more attention to himself. And then Donkey made fun of it by calling out JonTron on being a fucking thief.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of things that kind of were weird about this drama. Like, there's a thing about the Leafy when he made his rant about H3H3. He showed everybody the full conversations he had with H3H3 Productions. Right, the whole log, every PM he ever, like every DM he sent.
Okay.
Right, and he was like, look at these examples. See how hypocritical H3H3 Productions is? Right?
Yeah.
But there's a difference there, though, because first of all, H3H3 doesn't show it on his fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Just because you do something behind closed doors. Like, let's be honest here. Everybody, like, let's take racist jokes, for example. Everybody behind closed doors likes racist jokes, but the majority of people do. But you don't bring that shit out to dry in public, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's not something you do. So condoning someone for doing it out in public is not the same. Is vastly different for condemning someone for doing it, like, in the safety of their friends in a private environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's like the difference of talking dirty to your girlfriend in a park and talking dirty to your girlfriend in, like, a bedroom. I can tell my friend, what the fuck are you doing? That's disgusting for doing it in a park. But I can do the same shit in my own bedroom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what I think of it. So whoever sent that, this is the entire log of what they said, so he's a hypocrite, is just being a douchebag.
Yeah. I mean, it was similar to, Grade A Under A versus this guy named Tyrone Magnus, who was a reactionist, right?
Tyrone Magnus.
Yeah, he's a reactor.
That's okay. That's a fucking stupid.
And basically Tyrone Magnus, he was calling Grade A Under A out for being essentially like a bully and an asshole. And Grade A Under A's response was like, I don't care if people see me as a asshole or not. I'm gonna be fucking honest when I'm saying that you were stealing videos.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're an asshole. It's like, I don't give a fuck what you call me.
And then Tyrone Magnus then uploaded the entire like chat log between him and Grade A Under A. Which I guess is now just gonna happen with every YouTube drama that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just like, here's everything we've ever said to each other.
Isn't he in the wrong now?
But it's like, yeah, but it's like, who gives a shit? Like, first of all, that's not, like, most YouTube, like, the people who are in that chat don't expect that to go out.
Yeah, no,
But,
even for the H3 and Leafy one, they made, like, I believe H3 made a comment, like, he asked Leafy, hey, you're not gonna show this to anyone, right? It's like, yeah, sure, bud. And then it happened. But yeah, Alex, go on.
But yeah, it's like there's a fucking difference there. You know, there is a huge difference in doing it in public and doing it in private.
Yeah.
And saying something in private is like I don't even have to fucking explain this. You guys don't understand what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sure every single person who, like all three of the people who watch this, get what I mean too.
Yeah.
That's just fucking stupid.
It's I'm kind of worried because it not only is it becoming like a standard, it's kind of becoming expected.
To like air dirty laundry.
Yeah, because okay, if let's say like any YouTube drama starting between two YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
People are now demanding that they show the entire chat logs. Like, yeah, it's like especially for like when we did the H3 like production. I remember like looking down the comments and a lot of people were asking him to post the chat logs. He had.
I don't think that's fucking smart.
It's not very... It's very prying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I kind of get in a sense that they want some sort of like evidence
Clarity.
to back up the claims that they're making, right? But it's still like, it's still like a little bit of invasion of privacy, right?
Yeah.
It's, I don't think any YouTuber is gonna like doc. I mean, except I guess Keemstar, but I have mixed feelings about Keemstar in general.
Who's Keemstar?
He's the guy who hosts Drama Alert. His whole YouTube channel is basically like a news channel, except it's based around drama that's happening on YouTube.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. What I was gonna say? Oh yeah. Just YouTube and drama in general. I think the biggest one was Where's the Fair Use thing?
Yeah.
Right? I remember I watched a video recently of a YouTuber. How was it? A YouTuber that I know. I forgot his name. He makes like, he makes these videos called Animated Atrocities. And basically he got flagged for he got copyright strike by one of his videos, right? He repealed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a counter notification, it went through, and then he got copyright striked again. And then he actually got a comment. He actually got an email from the actual like TV studio who makes the show he did a review on. And they made some weird. They said some weird stuff. Like the weirdest thing they said was the fact that like, hey, did you know that every country has different copyright laws, and you should abide by each country's laws if you're gonna make a video? Just like, we're an Australian company, so you have to follow Australian copyright laws.
Wow.
And then the response was like, well, I'm an American on an American YouTube strike on an American video hosting site hosted by an American company, so why the fuck would I have to follow Australian copyright laws? And like furthermore, if you really want to get into it, if we have to abide by every single country's copyright laws, there are just some laws that just flat out contradict each other, so that would make no sense. It's like, the biggest prime example is if you go into Japan, they have no copyright laws. Everything there is licensed. So where does it go from there? But yeah, and then he's like, and then like the best one he made was like, even if I were to abide by Australian copyright laws, I'm still in the right because Australian copyright laws gives me protection from copyright if I do a review, which I did. Essentially. But yeah, but yeah, and I've really been worried about copyright stuff lately, mainly because now I'm starting getting to get copyright content ID'd a lot more. Like first it was it Konami and Rockstar and Hasbro.
You know what we need to do?
Yeah.
We need to start a riot.
Riot.
Yep. We need to start a riot.
The rights riots.
Yep, the rights of rioting.
like Mega 64, who said they're gonna stop having sex until Dead or Alive comes back to America.
Yep. They're all gonna stop having sex. They're gonna kill our population.
They made a video where they just sat in Walmart. Yeah. Can't. Something that... Oh, Dom's disconnecting.
Oh no.
It's a matter of time before I do now.
Oh no.
Alright, I just kind of want to share with you guys like a couple of shows that I haven't fully watched, but I've saw. Like a few clips of it, right? So, Dom, I shared this, Dom, I'm talking about like cartoons I've seen clips of, and this is something I talked to you about. There's a French show called Lolly Rock.
Yeah.
Right? It I don't know if it's good or bad, right? But the best scene was when like this dude comes out and he's like, "How about we go out for lunch?" Chad Chaswick. I don't know. It's like the best name ever.
Chad Chaswick.
Chad Chaswick.
No, but for real, why am I friends with you people? It's just like, is there
Hey
an answer
girls,
here?
how about we go out for lunch? Chad Chaswick. It's really, I mean, the closest I can think of is sort of like a Sailor Moon Wings Club thing.
Oh shit, did you guys hear about Dark Souls 3 being out in Japan 3 weeks earlier than it is anywhere else in the world, even though the whole version is translated?
Is this like the Smash Brothers 3DS thing?
What was the Smash Brothers 3DS thing?
Where the Japan got their copy first, and then they started live streaming and spoiling it for everyone?
Pretty much.
Whoa, look how much fun we're having. It's a good thing we're Japanese.
No, but here's the funny thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that if you own a Japanese Xbox, you can download it. You can buy it easily.
Really?
So, yeah, really. Or if you just, I don't know how it works, but you can probably do some magic hacks with it to get it.
Wait, is shit still region locked?
If you buy a Japanese disc, you can play it here.
No,
Okay.
no, but I feel like if you buy a Japanese Xbox, you can buy it online too.
Yeah, if you buy, but you can also buy a Japanese disc and play it over here.
Is that
Because
similar?
it isn't region locked.
Is that similar to the Destiny thing, where like when the Destiny in beta for America closed, right? You can still like log on to like the Chinese store and download the beta.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing, and so Namco is like pretty much just saying, yeah, don't do it, please don't do it, for some fucking reason. What do you guys think the reason might be?
They find out that it sucks.
Actually, there's a theory going on right now, is that it's actually easier than the game's supposed to be.
Sorry, so like was this a Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Because
So the Japanese
apparently
version is easier, or just the game is easier?
the game is just the Japanese version is just easier because it's also a review copy, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like apparently the Japanese people aren't that good at this game, aren't that good at Dark Souls. I mean, some are, of course. It's not like being Japanese cripples you. It's just that their gaming market in Japan is not really meant for games like Dark Souls.
This kind of feels like the reverse treatment for Super Mario 2, where...
Exactly. That's pretty much what's going on here. But I don't get why it's supposed to be 3 weeks. You know?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I can't... Like, if you mean easier, right? Like, what does that entail? Like, less enemies, more...
Or like health. All the bosses' health is toned down and they do less damage apparently. Or that's what they're thinking. That's the theory. That's like the fact.
Why not just put a difficulty, like, option?
Because it's fucking Dark Souls.
So, why not just put
You can't do that shit.
Why not?
Because it's Dark Souls.
Why not?
It's Dark Souls. Don't you understand Dark Souls, you scrub?
I understand in video games.
Do you understand Dark Souls?
I open up Shantae and they're like, which difficult... Oh, it's not funny.
You think Dark Souls is Shantae?
Wait, why am I saying Shantae?
Because you're a fucking pervert.
No, what? Because Shanti doesn't even have a difficulty option. What am I saying? Shit. Now I'm trying to think of a game that has a difficulty option.
Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3 has one.
It has casual, normal, hard, and
Technically Fallout.
impossible. Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Why can't it be like Minecraft? Why can't there just be a peaceful option?
Why can't there just be creative mode?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to look at the art in the game.
What?
I just want to look at the art in the game.
Yeah, I just want the lore. I played Dark Souls just for the lore.
Dude, I haven't finished Dark
I
Souls.
bought it for the lore and I can't get to it. What the fuck?
I bought it because my friend bought it for me.
I think you're saying something, Woozle.
What?
You don't like fun games.
No, like you're saying stuff again to how you have the game but you won't play it. Why won't you play Dark Souls, Woozle?
Because he hates America.
Why?
Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here.
You're losing your train?
A thought, yeah.
Your train?
My train?
Your
Whole
train?
train runs on whole grain?
What do you think about negative interest?
Negative interest?
Negative interest.
What's that?
It's when you put your money in the bank and they start taking money out of your account.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's what's happening in Japan right now. Want to know why they're doing it?
Why?
Because the theory is if we take away people's money while they're saving it, they won't save it, they'll spend it more, they'll stimulate the economy. All it did was make people invest into safes. That's pretty much it. They're like, take all my money out, I'm gonna buy a safe, and I'm good now. Because I don't want to fucking lose money.
Oh, Japan's such a weird country.
Yeah, here's the fucking scary thing though.
Okay.
They were thinking about bringing it over here.
Well, fuck, we riot.
We riot?
We riot.
Again?
Yes.
We're talking about rioting twice in this podcast.
Riot. We riot in the streets. Make it Cody 2016.
All these riots you think would be playing League of Legends or something.
You're horrible. That's horrible. I want to say this about Japan because I didn't know about this, but they recently, in 2014, they stopped the ban of dancing in public. There was a law where you could just not dance in public.
You know what we should do?
Yeah, you couldn't. They thought
is this like the base of the movie Footloose? Is that what that is all about?
Yeah, no, there was actual, like, you can do it in karaoke places, but there's only areas where they're like, you can dance here, and that's fine. But if you do it in the public, oh my god, we're going to arrest you.
That's like, that's almost as like bad as like the fucking, like, what's it called? That show where you can't say sex jokes? Where they'll arrest you.
Oh, yeah. Alright, speaking of Japan, right? And speaking of Japan anime, me and Dom, we finished JoJo. All of it.
JoJo!
Nerds.
And I'm just gonna quickly say my opinion. Like, I might make a video about JoJo if I have some time. But,
Nerd.
the first part was alright, like, it was alright. The second part was good. The third...
Best.
Yeah, it was the best. The third part was not as great. Especially...
This was the second part.
Yeah. The second part of the second season of the third part was better, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they introduced Iggy, which I didn't like that much.
Iggy is a good character. Why do you hate Iggy so much?
Cause
Yeah, Pierre though.
fucking yeah, Pierre is awesome, but like this Iggy is this dog who just. Okay, first let me just say this, right?
Listen,
He
he's
doesn't do
Korean. He likes eating dogs. So this is
Yes, why couldn't I eat him? That was my
Exactly,
major
that's-
complaint.
That's your major complaint.
I couldn't eat the dogs.
Like, I'm seeing this dog, I can't eat him. There's a problem.
The problem with me with all dogs go to heaven is they don't go into my stomach afterwards.
Uh-huh.
That was the problem.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, and then there was a Diamond is Unbreakable is coming next, and that's gonna have Josuke, which people have been telling me is a better JoJo.
It's quite the
But
claim.
Joseph Joestar is the best JoJo.
Yeah. Oh, but the shitty part is he's I heard he's a Kujo, but his last name is like Kurosawa. He's a
Yeah.
he's a Jo he's a his name is the whole point of Kujo is the fact that you could still say JoJo.
Yeah.
So he changed his name to Kurosawa. So why the fuck is he a JoJo?
Shut up.
This is bullshit. I was still even mad about the fact that he changed his name to Kujo. I thought Joestar was a perfectly good last name, and then he turned to Kujo. I was like, this is stupid. This is just stupid. They're not even putting Joe in the last name anymore.
But how is it JoJo then?
Yeah, exactly, right? I've heard like, if you know Japanese, the way you say it, the pronunciation of Joe is in it, so you can still say, like, JoJo in the end.
Bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is bullshit. We riot now.
We riot, we kill.
Kill.
We kill.
It was
We
gonna be a
riot.
peaceful
Yeah,
riot,
we
but
riot.
now we kill.
No survivors.
We kill for JoJo. But yeah, so that's gonna happen. John, what was your opinion? 'Cause I know you didn't finish Stardust Crusader, and I made you.
Yeah. I still like Battle Tendency is the best.
Superstar.
Yeah, Battle Tendency is the best.
You can't top Joseph just pulling out a Tommy gun. You just can't.
Yo, okay, so there's this guy who had this stand who could revert people's ages, like make them younger. And I was praying so much that he meets Joseph and just turns it back to the original, like, JoJo. I was like, oh, please, I just need a good JoJo. JoJo is so boring.
But then Pierre ruins everything.
Yeah.
If only Pierre was JoJo.
Yo, if Pierre was JoJo, I'd be, like, amazing.
That'd be a good successor.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. So, in terms of like for JoJo, right? I'm gonna go into spoilers. But for Dio, right?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that he kind of was a little like lackluster?
I wanted to see Carlos's hands. Carlos and JoJo.
Like lackluster in
And, okay,
Stardust?
you built up the first and second season to have this Dio encounter, and I'm not gonna lie when I say that he was legitimately threatening once you figure out that his whole power was that he could stop time for 5 seconds,
Yeah.
right? But then, like, right away, like, Jotaro gains the ability to control time as well, so you're like, what the fuck?
So
What was the danger? You just needed to bring Jotaro and they kick their ass.
Right when Jotaro was about to die, Jotaro gains the ability to stop time for double that time.
Yeah. Yo, and I'm gonna say this right now, right? I think it's bullshit how in Battle Tendency we have a 5-minute like scene where we just cry over a Caesar who I didn't give a shit about.
I cared about that kid.
I didn't care about that much. We didn't give a shit about like Kakuin. Right? Like we had a little scene with like Joseph kind of dying, but then he came back technically.
Yeah.
It was just sad. And Avadol is dead,
Yeah.
and Iggy's dead, but I don't care.
Is Pierre dead?
They had a big scene about Pierre, but then he came back as well. Like Pierre had like a big send off, but then he just came back.
Yeah, I don't know. For Dio just kind of seemed like he wasn't that like threatening at the very end of it, which is kind of
Listen,
sad.
Dio could have kicked your ass though.
Oh, no doubt.
He's not very threatening. He could slaughter you and your entire family.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you kill your
but
kid.
at the same time, it kind of kills the suspense when the main character just so happens to outdo the main
what
guy.
if the main
guy.
Like
character
he's very
Wait,
he's
hold up
very
here.
much
What
like
if-
a Mary Sue.
What if Jotaro turned evil?
He doesn't.
Dude,
What
if
if he
Jotaro
did?
became evil, then he just I don't think there's anyone who could beat him right now.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Original Joseph Joestar.
No, not even.
No.
He
goes
died.
back. Hold up. What?
He died.
He comes back to life. The second coming.
Yeah, because Jotaro was like, I'm gonna put Dio's blood into him.
Why?
Yeah, which, again, I'm gonna say is both. Okay, there's a scene where he has the mini cut off his head, right? And then he resurrects him, and Dio resurrects him by like giving him his blood, right? Which it brought him back, but it turned him into a vampire. Why didn't it do the same thing for Joseph?
Shoulda.
Because Joseph is too powerful to live among mere mortals.
I just kind of want to laugh if he's like, he comes back and the first thing he does is try and use Hamon and his hand just disintegrates. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Stardust Crusader had more, I would say Battle Tendency had a lot more problems in terms of just like absurdity,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's just ridiculous situations. But then like Stardust Crusaders, the problem kind of stems more from just like, why don't you just do this? Oh, you don't? You didn't? Okay. Like every
Both pace.
every
for
time.
me, yeah, for me it was both pacing and how they were very selective about when to use specifically the Hammond.
Yeah, the Hamon was so underused. I didn't understand why. Like, it's like it would be so effective against like I figured it would be so effective against stand users.
Yeah,
Like extremely. But no. Whatever.
have that, you silly goose.
Yeah.
You're a goose. I'll kick your ass for calling my best friend a goose, you goose.
Anyways, hype for the next season of JoJo, which is coming up soon.
Oh, what else can we talk about? It's been going on for like an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
WrestleMania is coming up.
Oh yeah, the Surf's Up movie.
WrestleMania.
The Surf's Up movie too.
Fucking WrestleMania, dude. It's literally like a Sunday.
Who's wrestling?
The Undertaker.
Ooh.
Brock Lesnar. Two Canadians.
We brought in 2 Canadians.
Two Canadians, yeah.
Yeah.
From Montreal.
That's
You know, just the biggest stars they have.
2 Canadians, a Mexican, an American, a German. Watch this Sunday.
Actually, you're kind of right. It is like that. There's 2 Mexicans, 2 Canadians, 1 Swede, and 1 American in the ladder match
Okay.
for the Intercontinental title.
Oh.
It's just random.
I'm assuming they have names.
Yeah, they do have names, but it's funnier to it's funnier just to say they're just American.
Oh.
They just grabbed a random American.
What is the cutoff point for Make-A-Wish Foundation in terms of age?
19.
19. Okay. I was saying to Dom that if I ever get like cancer or something, right? And Make-A-Wish Foundation comes to me, right? My one wish is to tell them, all right, I want to fight John Cena. I know he's in the hospital, but make it happen. John Cena, Undertaker, and just bring a crap ton of wrestlers and make me beat them all in WrestleMania, just in like a cage match, and then at the very end of it, I'm gonna say, man, this fight is literally killing me, and then I die of cancer.
That's how I want to die.
I die on stage.
In front of probably millions of people.
Just like, this fight is literally killing me. And
Oh,
and then
it's
they
free this year, WrestleMania.
what, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They they have something called the WWE Network, right?
Yeah.
So they're giving it a free month, and basically if you have that network, all pay-per-views and all of their shows, including like they have a cartoon show called Camp WWE.
Is it like
which is
Lucha
just-
Mucha?
Huh?
Is it like Lucha Mucha?
Exactly like that. It's just a bunch of WWE superstars as kids.
I'm
in a camp.
racist.
Yeah. Lucha wasn't racist. You
Yes,
fucking...
You can't say it's racist. Just
Oh, it's a racist.
I'm not racist.
Dominic's racist.
It's as racist
not
if
racist.
they made a kung fu show and everyone just said ching chong.
Yeah, but it's Mexican, so it's cool.
It's Mexican, so it's alright. It's not like they have a voice in our community.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking, we're Canada. They hate us because we make better weed than they do.
They're the minority. I wish I could get into wrestling, but I can't.
You'll never get into wrestling. Never. Never, ever.
I mean, in Lucha Underground, if we want to talk wrestling, the big guy, Mil Muertes, the dude who's like the dead man who controls all evil and killed Big Rick. He lost the title.
Wait, is Killshot gonna be there?
Hopefully.
Yes, he has to. He's the best wrestler. Wait, has he fought John Cena yet?
No, he hasn't fought. Lucha Underground's not in,
Oh, he's a luchador, okay. Oh wait,
Of course he's a fucking luchador.
what do you mean of course? I want him to be a wrestler.
Yeah, but he has to like do like high-flying stunts.
Why does he have to do that? He has a gun.
I know.
Exactly. What?
That's the only reason he didn't get killed by the Stifles of Death, according to the comments.
What? Who's
He
gonna
shot them.
who's gonna stop him? He has a gun.
Well, the Disciples of Death are kind of dead, and Mil Muertes is also kind of dead. So.
Yeah. So use a real gun.
I showed you the picture of him, right? He just pulls up.
Just boys, just random people. It's like, oh boy. Imagine
Oh
being a
boy.
little kid and then going back to your school. It's like, oh boy, kill shot, guys, the kill shot. He pointed his gun at me.
Dude, we should totally.
You're so lucky.
I really want there to be a wrestling game where you can just make stupid fucking characters like that. Like complete fucking sandbox too. Like kind of like the German Rumble. Just actually make it like a simulator like that. That's what I want.
Mine will be the janitor. He takes out a mop and starts cleaning the mess. People can't touch him because they ignore the slip sign.
The slip slide.
Yeah. Like, his finisher is he removes the yellow sign that says, danger, you might slip.
People.
And then people slip around him.
Perfect. What's your wrestler, Dominic?
He's the firm, the clerk, and he. I don't know what I'm going with this.
He's a clerk.
He's
Not
a
only
clerk.
does he bag you,
That's
but he
it.
tags
He's
you.
just a clerk.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Come on, Undertaker, I'm gonna check you out.
To be honest, there's like an area of like the wrestlers where it's literally just characters like that because characters were defined by their occupation. Like they had the Repo Man, who was a Repo Man. They had the Mountie.
His signature move was just stuffing
Was a
in
Mountie.
body bags.
They had
Did he have a
pimp.
horse?
They didn't have a horse, but they had a turkey.
Cool stuff.
Here's the fucking thing about the turkey, right? They had this giant fucking egg that they carried around to each show for like a month, for like 3 months, like hyping it up. And on like Thanksgiving,
Turkey, man.
the egg finally cracked open, and out came the gobbledygooker.
Gobbledygooker?
And everybody was like pissed off because it was just a man in a turkey costume that proceeded to go to the center of the ring and start fucking dancing. I'm not fucking joking. That actually did fucking happen. This is the most retarded shit. Like, like people were throwing trash on him. It was like, gobbledygooker.
Was it the same reaction to when Bruno
He
started
fought
wrestling?
the Undertaker. the fucking turkey fought the Undertaker.
Was it the same reaction to when like Bruno started wrestling that guy at the stage?
I don't know. It was
Like,
just
you know that scene in Bruno where he starts wrestling some random dude and then they start making out and kissing.
But here's the fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
The fucking gobbledygooker comes back. He's not a dead character. They still bring him back.
Good.
They like every single fucking Thanksgiving, they just bring back the dude in a turkey suit.
Good.
Like no, but WWE lore is like the deepest lore.
Everybody loves W.
There's like underneath the ring.
Loves the
There's hell. There's Midgetland with Midget Court. It's where leprechauns live. Like, I'm not making this shit up too. Midget Court, hell, and where leprechauns come from are all underneath the ring. Canonly. that's actually the canon.
Good.
It's yeah.
All right. I'm just saying, I think Killshot might be my new favorite.
Just your favorite wrestler,
I'm sorry, Sexy Star.
Sexy Star.
I'm sorry, Sexy Star.
You're sorry.
While
Sexy
it was
Star.
amusing to watch your ass get kicked several times,
I
and you were
remember
being an inspiration to many females.
the one time she won was not only because of a man, but the man later beat the shit out of her with
Like,
a steel
I
chair.
don't
At the end of the night.
like. I don't get Sexy Star. She's like, oh, I'm an inspiration and role model to other females who can be stronger.
she
And then
goes up there and gets her
every
ass.
match she gets her ass kicked. With like, all right. But that's the way of the Sexy Star. Let's be honest.
Yep.
There was something I wanted to bring up was I'm playing this visual novel called Clannad.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Playing a book.
Clannad, and everybody who talks about Clannad will say like who watch Clannad will say one thing like, oh, it's super sad, it'll make you cry. What?
This-
What?
Well, Uzo, you know you're like a psychopath, so it's probably making you laugh.
No,
This
I
will
mean
actually-
I watched the original series. I mean, and that was like way back then, right? So maybe my tastes have changed. But playing the visual novel, I really don't like the main character because she's an idiot. She lacks any form of common sense.
How could you say that? This is Glenn, you take that back.
Like I just don't get. Like okay, there was a scene where they had to get a advisor, like a teacher, to advise for their like club, right? But he was like, oh, I was planning on advising for the choir. The choir club. And then she goes and like talks to like, hey, can we have the advisors? Like, no, we have to talk about it. And then later they find that she's getting bullied, right? Like the female, she's getting bullied. She's being sent notes like, go kill yourself or whatever, right? And then her friends, like you as the main character, who's your friend, is probably those choir. It's probably someone from the choir because, you know, they have a motive, they know who you are, yada yada yada. And she's like, no, it couldn't be them. Why would they do that? It'd be me. what? Yeah. I kind of wanted to slap her, but the main character is like, I can't do it. She's too innocent, and pure. It's like, fuck you. She's an idiot. Like, her innocence is just from the fact that she lacks any common sense.
So she's dumb.
Yeah, yes. Right? And she's not
Is
even
that
like...
what you're trying to get?
Yeah, she's not even like a little dumb because like...
She's just dumb.
Yeah, she's just an idiot.
She's dumb.
She's an idiot. I don't know, She was just really annoying. Just annoying, but I've been playing. It's all right. There's a few funny moments. There's a scene where you tape over your best friend's like mix on his cassette tape by doing a rap about him, and then you give up halfway over, but you don't stop the recording, so you record over all his music and he gets pissed at you.
Good job.
It's like, my best friend is you know what? Fuck it.
This is not going well.
I kinda imagined my main character as Alex a little bit.
Excuse me, you motherfucker! I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, I was just kind of like this guy kind of feels like Alex.
This guy better be the best fucking person alive then, if you think that way.
I mean, there's a couple. I mean, there's a scene where his best friend was getting his ass kicked by a girl, and then he decided to join along.
Yeah, I totally do that.
Just, like he got kicked into the air, so you kick him back to the other person. Good times. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right.
That's just because you're a little fag and you deserve it.
Dom, I know your opinion of Clannad is that it's the best anime ever, and you wish that more anime could aspire to be Clannad.
That's not true.
Dominic, I wish you to stop the calamity going on in your memories right now and calm your tits.
That's
all right.
not true.
Dom, if you lie to the audience,
too
they will probably not know, but I will.
And I will not approve of it. He's a liar, people. He's a liar. Now they know. Now they know, Dominic.
True. It's not true.
It's true that you're a liar.
But I don't think Clannad is the greatest anime.
Fine. Greatest thing ever. Happy?
I don't.
Dominic, well, he thinks I'm the greatest thing ever. Second greatest thing ever, then.
No.
Right, because Clannad After Story was a better sequel.
No.
Third greatest thing ever, then.
Alright, no, what was your opinion? I forgot what your opinion. You thought it was like you felt like the killing the whole spoilers by the way, killing the whole son-daughter thing was like overused a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like they're just like purposely trying to just make you cry.
How long has this podcast been going on for?
Hour 12.
Jesus Christ, we're done here.
Yeah, we're just kind of rambling now.
Yep, we're done. Well, thank you for joining me on my podcast. Here, let me play the ending jingle.
Why do you always have to lie?
I mean,
Alex?
Wait,
it's not your podcast.
Wait, what were you saying, Dom?
Like, it's things that like they're just purposely just trying to get.
Really, Alex? Like, come on, man. He was trying to say something.
I swear, he's like the ultimate derailer.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like he relishes in this.
Alright folks, I'm gonna start a little YouTube drama here right now. Monsieur Alexander was very mad at me because I started to cut off a lot of people from what they're trying to say, right? And now he's being a hypocrite, and I demand you go out and send him death threats. I mean,
Oh shit, my phone's blowing up right now.
It's just like, and then you use the words kill yourself next to each other.
Yourself kill. What the fuck?
Your self-kill.
Yourself kill.
Just a dyslexic person trying to set that. You die now.
Like,
Die you now.
Danny, is that you?
Oh come on, don't bring up our dyslexic friend Danny. You know he has trouble with the English.
I have an accordion.
Yeah,
I felt that
you
was
do.
the problem.
Well,
like a time.
Dov, do you know what you're saying?
I just feel like they're just. I feel like they're just trying. Alex, stop. I feel like they're just trying.
Why?
Instead of trying to make a compelling tale, they're trying to tug as many heartstrings as possible at the expense of the story.
Okay. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this will end the podcast for now.
Wait.
I'd like to thank Dominic for joining us for today. I've had a pretty good time. And yeah, I don't know if this is going back to schedule or not, but this is podcast number 19, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.
Bye.